Hey, what's up guys? So we're back with another SCP Foundation video. If you're new channel, welcome. So this one is another exploring the SCP Foundation video, and this one is called Dr. Wondertainment. Now, I don't know what Dr. Wondertainment is, or I heard the name once or twice in like several other videos, but I don't know what the purpose is or anything like that. Is it another group of interest? Is it what's it called? Marshall Carter's like the black market? Is it like that, or maybe in the name Wondertainment, maybe it shows anomalies or things like that for entertainment. That's just a shot in the dark. But I'm really curious to see what this is all about. So without anything else, let's jump into the video.
Dr. Wondertainment. The SCP universe is one often presented as cold, cruel, and unforgiving. Inexplicable phenomena continually break the laws of nature,
What is that?
horrifying creatures stalk the night, with rarely an explanation given to where they came from. The presence of Dr. Wondertainment, then, is a stark contrast to many of the common themes inherent to the SCP universe, with less of a focus on strange, dark, horror, and more on fun. That is not to say that Dr. Wondertainment and their inventions aren't strange and inexplicable, but there's a current of whimsical fun connecting them. Creations that are intended to entertain and amaze children, despite many of them being just as potentially dangerous as many other SCPs. The lack of canonicity within the SCP universe means information about Dr. Wondertainment is loose and scattered at best, so this video will mostly focus on their various inventions. Dr. Wondertainment is a highly mysterious figure, although of course there are a number of rumors.
Is that a dragon-breathing
snail? It's unclear
snail?
whether Wondertainment is a man, woman, group, or an entire organization. Some say it's a man named Dr. Reginald Filbert Lionel Archibald Westinghouse Wondertainment III. Others say a woman named Dr. Isabel Helga Anastasia Parvati Wondertainment V. And others say it's a whole group of reality benders.
Bro, what are these names?
There are numerous
I hate to read their driver's license.
But the various toys and creations are generally more important than the Willy Wonka-esque entity that creates them.
That's what I was thinking. He looks like Willy Wonka.
These inventions often come with a very lighthearted document explaining how amazing the toy is.
Object class
and
fun.
often have some cautionary warnings or legal notices.
Do not add living creatures, weapons, or items with
These anomalous creations are occasionally found by
properties.
ordinary children or families, generally leading to disastrous results before being contained by the SCP Foundation.
Ages
Although
8
it's
to
truthfully
14,
unclear
some
whether
assembly
Dr.
required.
Wondertainment intends for these inventions to be harmless fun for children, or has more sinister motives, there's always a theme of whimsy present. The first Wondertainment creation contained by the Foundation was SCP-445, Super Paper. These stacks of paper cannot be torn, burned, glued, or taped, and liquid has no adverse effect on it. When folded, however, the super paper takes on unique anomalous qualities related to the form it was folded into. For example, when folded into a paper crane, it becomes animate, flying around the room. When folded into a cup, it becomes rigid and sturdy, capable of holding extremely hot liquids with no trouble. This allows for a limitless amount of creativity on the folder's part.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good anomaly.
Danger present. When folded into the form of a knife, the super paper becomes incredibly sturdy and sharp, equivalent to metal weaponry.
Oh,
when balled into
I see
a wad,
where this is going.
The super paper functions as a grenade, exploding, easily causing death. SCP-846, Robo-Dude, is a small plastic robot with accompanying control device. Robo-Dude can be spoken to through the device and will respond and act with a high degree of programmed intelligence, perhaps autonomous. Robo-Dude avoids most questions about its origins, merely stating it is the intellectual property of Dr. Wondertainment, but will proudly proclaim it possesses 350 robo-accessories. These accessories, which all seem to come from its small torso cavity, can produce effects as varied as a water pistol, an actual pistol, a flamethrower, a rocket launcher, or some form of atomic grenade. Robo-Dude was delivered in a blank package to an SCP
Damn.
front company with the label simply reading Merry Christmas. It's unclear if any Robo-Dudes have ever appeared amongst the general public.
Merry
Other
Christmas, he
robot
said.
creations from Dr. Wondertainment include General Beep, SCP-958, who educates children 13 and under on various military engagements and accomplishments before proceeding to teach them how to create anomalous weaponry from various miscellaneous parts.
Ooh.
SCP-1508,
Wait, I shouldn't say ooh.
also known as Mikey the Chore Buddy, is composed of cardboard, paper, and plastic, and seeks to assist anyone nearby with any chore or menial activity, although its physical limitations often limit the speed at which it can complete a task.
Hey, if it could get done, hey.
Altering its size to reach different heights, or protect itself from certain danger, such as water damage, but Mikey will also tire out after enough work, needing to spend time to recover. Dr. Wondertainment also deals with playful organisms in addition to toys, such as SCP-111, dragon snails.
Yeah, okay.
These creatures resemble ordinary
why they were
snails,
breathing fire.
except they possess a warm-blooded metabolism, tentacles on their heads resembling horns, and significantly increased intelligence. Most notably, however, they each possess hollow sacs beneath their lower jaws containing methane, and utilizing a mechanism within their tracheas, they are capable of expelling small gouts of flame from their mouths. A document of instructions attached to the dragon snail's packaging discusses the 6 different types of dragon snails, their diet of raw vegetables, and a parental notice warning that dragon snails are capable of causing house fires, and that Dr. Wondertainment is in no way responsible for any damage or injuries. SCP-1550, known as Dr. Wondertainment's custom pets, are organisms hatched from eggs that morph their physical structure to best adapt to their hatching environment. If a custom pet egg is hatched underwater, it will be born with gills, enlarged lungs, flattened tails, or any other adaptation to help it survive in an aquatic environment.
What is that?
If born in a forest, it might have a layer of fur. Or if born in a desert, it might be cold-blooded and have a tendency to burrow. If born in a standard apartment setting, it might be more affectionate and active than normal, and even have a filtering system in its mouth to filter dust and crumbs.
SCP-1550.
The original species or form of the custom pet is unknown, and additionally, it's unclear how they reproduce, as they are born sterile.
Is that a cuttlefish,
or, as the Dr. Wondertainment flyer states, pre-neutered. Dr. Wondertainment also possesses their own amusement park,
SCP-949.
Wondertainment Land,
Are you ready to have fun?
and contained by the Foundation as SCP-949. While anomalous, Wondertainment Land is safe to explore, with no known casualties so far, and is staffed by humanoid individuals resembling animal mascots. Autopsies of these humanoids show they consist entirely of wool, and maintain a cheerful attitude, even when being dissected. Attractions within the park are similar to traditional theme park rides and games, with small notable differences. The haunted house mysteriously stitches additional limbs and a human head to guests, without them realizing, and the head will continue to provide information on other attractions at the park. The River Rapids ride features strange sea creatures with randomly placed limbs, eyes, and gills. And the Bumper Cars ride involves the bumper cars moving autonomously and trying to consume one another. On occasion, the entire theme park will disappear for several days, reappearing with new attractions. A flyer for the park indicates that on some future date, the park will have a grand opening, indicating that the 05 Council of the Foundation will be escorted by Dr. Wondertainment representatives so that they may attend. Likely the most notable creations of Dr. Wondertainment, however, are their Little Misters line, a series of 20 humanoids each possessing highly anomalous traits. All of the Little Misters are identified as safe or Euclid class, and each possesses a name somewhat related to their anomalous properties. Most of the Little Misters resemble normal humans, although there are exceptions. Mr. Forgetful, SCP-909, is a Caucasian male suffering from permanent anterograde amnesia, meaning it cannot normally form new memories. However, when Mr. Forgetful writes down anything still in its very recent memory, it causes anyone involved in the experience to forget the information. SCP-1799, Mr. Laugh, resembles a clown and possesses the ability to cause extreme laughter with anything it says. Mr. Laugh has no control over this ability, and it seems that laughter seems to cause some sort of physical pain to the entity. Additionally, Mr. Laugh is also capable of a number of anomalous actions related to clowns, such as removal of his limbs, pulling a string of colored cloth from his mouth, and extruding colored smoke from multiple orifices. Mr. Laugh cannot seem to control these actions either, and also seem to cause it pain. Mr. Soap continually produces soapy liquids from his skin. Miss Sweetie produces candy that causes males who consume them to become transformed into hard candy constructs. And Mr. Fish seems to be a completely normal individual who happens to have a fish head. Mr. Life and Mr. Death, SCP-1007, is a male humanoid that goes through the entire human life cycle in the course of 75 minutes. He ages approximately 1 year per minute, experiences rapid painful bone and muscle growth early on, and suddenly dies once the time is up.
So he ages to 75 years old.
A key that accompanies Mr. Life and Mr. Death can be inserted between its shoulder blades, reversing any effects, including death and decay, reverting the subject to a newborn. It's unclear if SCP-1007 is both Mr. Life and Mr. Death, or if there is a separate counterpart that is uncontained as of yet. Mr. Lost, SCP-920, cannot be contained or transported by any known means. It causes anyone attempting to move it to become confused and lost, and will also cause radar systems and GPS to malfunction, as well as earthquakes and strange weather formations. Additionally, those in its presence feel compelled to join it as it wanders, walking across the Earth. Mr. Lie, SCP-2284, is one of the most dangerous of the Little Misters, with everything it says or writes being completely believed by others as the objective truth. Questions asked by Mr. Lie seem to not adhere to this property, but otherwise Mr. Lie is incapable of stating the truth. To make matters worse, Mr. Lie seems to have a clear understanding of its own abilities, and utilizes them to manipulate others, including those in the SCP Foundation.
So it was one thing if he did not know, but
despite the
since
dozens
he knows...
of Wondertainment creations contained by the Foundation, Dr. Wondertainment continues to be a mystery. Their means and motives of creating and sharing these unique inventions are just as unknown as their identity. Rumors abound about who or what Dr. Wondertainment is, and you can feel free to think what you wish. But it's likely that new toys will continue to find their way into the Foundation's hands. What is clear, however, is that Dr. Wondertainment has the hearts and minds of children in their thoughts.
Alright, what's the message at the end? There's always a message. Dr. Wondertainment is not responsible for any injuries incurred by use of this project. Terms of use are available at redacted. By purchasing from Dr. Wondertainment, you agree to not hold Dr. Wondertainment or any of Dr. Wondertainment's affiliates accountable for injuries or damages incurred by your product. Thank you for your purchase. Man, this is just like one of those waivers or messages. Okay, so that one was really interesting. Dr. Wondertainment. I mean, the first time I ever seen the thumbnail, the first thing that came to me was like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you know, Willy Wonka. Because, you know, with the W and the top hat and the cane and everything, because if you saw like how Johnny Depp portrayed as Willy Wonka in the old Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the image is pretty much the same. And sounds like the aim of this is actually to provide entertainment. But the thing is, the objects are anomalies and anomalous, so they can either be very useful, like the paper, or they could be, well, I mean, the paper is also dangerous. But the thing is, they're all extremely dangerous, and also the amusement park is a little questionable too. But either way, this was a really great one, and I'm really happy I checked it out. So again, that's all I got for today, guys. I know this video is a little bit shorter compared to the others, but that's what it is. So that's Dr. Wondertainment for you. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video, and thank you so much for your support, guys. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. You guys are the reason why I still crank out videos even in this setting. So without anything else, I'll see you guys next time.